Hi, Debbie Morton here, and I just want to take a hot minute to let you know that the video you are about to watch wasn't filmed specifically here for YouTube. It was actually over on my Facebook page, and I've brought that content over here to YouTube. So disregard any references to anything Facebook. I'm happy to have you along. If you like my content, you can leave a comment in the comment section, subscribe, and hit that bell if you'd like to be notified anytime I go live in the future. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and thanks for watching. Hello. Okay, so I just went live and I think it cut me off, so ignore that little quick thing. And this is my actual Walk and Talk Wednesday. Welcome everybody to Walk and Talk Wednesday. My name is Debbie Morton, and I just try to share some different positive things that can help you in your life. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about stress and anxiety, and the reason, for those of you who have been following my journey, I'm in the process of selling absolutely everything I own, and I will be living out of timeshares for about a year and a half. I'm setting up a YouTube channel and will allow people to kind of follow my journeys on YouTube as well. So I did a post yesterday or the day before about, I think it was the day before, just about, all that has to be done. My mother had a salt and pepper shaker collection that has 1,000 salt and pepper shakers. I have an organ, a pump organ that's an antique that I want to make sure finds a good home. And then I've got business stuff that I'm taking care of and tax stuff that I'm taking care of. And there's just a lot on my plate right now. I mean, think about it right now. Just think about if you had to sell everything that you own in the next 10 weeks. And so I've been feeling a little more anxious and a little more stressed than I normally do. And by the way, what I talk about, this is not clinical. If you're experiencing stress or anxiety that's like way beyond a normal level, I'm not giving medical advice here. I'm just talking about for me, because I typically don't experience a lot of stress or anxiety. And so this is kind of a little bit of a new experience for me to have busy brain every night and waking up in the morning kind of with that knot in my stomach and the fear and anxiety that's coming around, like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do in 10 weeks. And then last night, there was one more thing that just added to it. I've already given my notice, and so my house, new occupants are going to be moving in June 1st. So I got this checklist from my landlord. We've been leasing the house for about 5 years. I get this checklist of everything that needs to be done before I hand over the keys. And I have to show proof of professional carpet cleaning. All of the baseboards have to be completely cleaned. All of the blinds in the house have to be completely cleaned. I have to clean out the dryer vent. I have to change all the filters. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, I was going to leave the house in really good condition, but it's like going way above and beyond what I think I was maybe planning to do. And so last night I opened that email about 10 o'clock at night, and it just sent the anxiety through the room. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. On top of everything else, getting rid of everything after I have my final estate sale. And then I have to go and, make sure all of these items are met. So here's what I do when I'm feeling that anxiety. Number one is some guided meditation. So I knew that I wasn't going to sleep last night if I didn't do a guided meditation. And so guided meditation can help you with anxiety, just to calm your mind down so you can think more clearly. The next thing is I am affirmations. So I have to be out of my house by the end of May. And so rather than like focusing on everything that I have to do by the end of May, one of the things that I'm doing is I am going to have so much fun on June when I am free and traveling the world. Like who am I in the future? I am enjoying myself traveling the world. I am enjoying myself driving between, teammates' homes or visiting, various people who are on my team. So the I am affirmations, who are you in the future? Because when you're living in the future or identifying who you are in the future, your subconscious mind will go to work to make that happen, whatever has to happen in order for you to be that person. And so by saying, I am so much enjoying not being encumbered by anything and being able to travel the world, I know that my brain has to figure out, what do I need to do to get to that place? And then the third thing is we have to take actions. And here's what often happens when you have goals in your life. Most people change their goals instead of their actions. So in other words, if you have a goal to lose a certain amount of weight by a certain period of time, or you have business goals and you want to have a certain amount of success in your business by a certain date, or if I'm in the direct sales business, if you want to have so many people sponsored that you're working with on your team by a certain date, we set these goals, and then instead of hitting the goal by altering our actions, we alter the goal. so I might say I want to lose 20 pounds by X date, and then as the date starts to approach and I'm not doing it, it's like, oh, well, I'll just slide that back a month. Oh, well, I'll just, instead of 20, I'll make it 10. Or, we start to change. Look at what my hair's doing with this wind now. We start to change our action, or we change our goal rather than our actions. And this is really interesting right now because, we all do it. And I don't have that luxury. I can't get into the beginning of May and say, well, I think I'll stay until June or July because I'm just not getting as much done as I wanted to get done. That's not going to work. I have to be out of my house on June 1st. So if I, at some point, see that that's not going to happen, I have to change the activities and not the goal. And I thought we should do that in everything in our life. Like if you're on a goal for weight loss, or if you're on a goal with your health, or you're on a goal with your business, or your relationship, whatever that goal is, instead of changing the goal, change your activities so that you can still hit that goal. And this is like, wow, I have to change my activities. And so I am now like calling in help with friends, and I also realized this checklist of stuff that sent me like into this little, oh my gosh, panic mode last night. Like, oh my gosh, I have to schedule a carpet cleaner, and I have to schedule this, and I have to do that. And I thought some of this stuff I could already be doing. Like I could go and change all of the filters early in May. I can clean all of the blinds throughout the month of May. I could take one room at a time to go clean all the baseboards, or I can just hire a company to come in and do it all. Like I have options. But I didn't realize that when I first opened that email and felt that anxiety. And I thought, okay, I just need to, number one, I need to get a good night's sleep tonight, and I'm not going to be able to sleep with this. So I did a guided meditation. And then this morning when I woke up, it's like, I am so grateful that I am on the road and traveling the world and enjoying these times in the timeshare and being able to visit so many people from my team around the world. I am so blessed and grateful for this opportunity. And so I'm doing the I am affirmations, and now my brain is like, okay, this isn't that bad. I can totally do this. If I have to call in more help, if I have to hire somebody, like whatever it takes, I can't change the goal, so I will be changing the activity. So I hope that this is helpful for you. If there's anything that you feel like you're not accomplishing what you want to accomplish, are you changing the goal, or are you changing your activities? And are you feeling that anxiety? Maybe some guided meditation would help. Just calming your brain down. And then also the I am affirmations are so, so important. It's not I am trying to do something, or I am hoping to do something. It is I am this person. I am so grateful I am that person that has a successful business. I am so grateful that I am fit and healthy. And when you say those I am statements, your brain will go to work to actually do the things that has to happen for it to be that reality. It is your reality. You just haven't stepped into it yet. And so I hope this is helpful. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you next Wednesday. And maybe I'll have some more updates on what I'm getting accomplished at the house. And stay tuned on my posts. I'm kind of like posting this journey along the way. So have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.